Yo, family, what's up, man? It's your boy Dion Lundy, and I'm back with another short kinda-ish video. You know what I'm saying? In this video, we're gonna talk about, Kanye West, promoting his first gospel album. So anyway, I've seen a lot of, racket on social media. You know what I'm saying? Concerning, Kanye West. He started a church. He's putting out his first gospel album, and I've heard people say, he has given his life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. Okay, I just want to go on record and say, if that is the truth, I promise I would be Kanye West's #1 supporter to keep him going strong in the truth and the gospel of Jesus Christ. I absolutely would. But here's the problem. A lot of Christians are kind of disagreeing on the matter, because some Christians are saying, hey, we should, accept him, as a brother in Christ. And other Christians are saying, well, hey, well, how do we know that this is real? Okay, here's my take on it. I understand both sides. I understand the people who want to, accept him, and say, hey, he's changed his life around. He's given his life to Christ. I understand, our desire, to accept that. But I simultaneously understand the people who are suspicious concerning it. Because, look, let's be real. Let's just be real. Kanye has a history of doing radical things, for the sake of publicity, even when he named himself Yeezus, which was obviously just a play on the name Jesus, folks were kind of just going crazy. And when he made the song, what was it, Jesus Walks? Folks were just going crazy, So, look, I believe this is the answer. Look, we must wait to see, what becomes of this. And if you think about it, there was actually a similar situation in the Bible. And basically what happened was this: when Saul, had been blinded on his way to Damascus, and the Lord converted him, even after he became an apostle, there were still Christians who were uncertain of him. They didn't quite trust. Boy, is this like some type of trick? So they were cautious of him. And let's be real, were those Christians wrong to be cautious, of Paul even after his conversion? Yes and no. Yes, they were wrong because he was actually converted. But no, they weren't wrong because they didn't know he had actually been converted. Now, how did they find out? They found out because after his life began to display the fruit, of righteousness, then they realized, he's real with this. So in the end, not only did Paul get accepted by, the believers, he became one of the most prominent, men, to carry the gospel to every corner of the earth. He became prominent in the eyes of the same people who were suspicious about him. He became a key player. And the reason I mention that is this, honestly, all we have to go off of is the past. But I get the argument that people say, hey, we can't look at the past, we got to look at what happens going forward. Okay, that's cool. But at the same time, we can't call a tree a tree. Like, we can't call a tree an apple tree until we see apples begin to form on that tree. And some people would equate, well, he's putting out a gospel album and he started a church, so that's the evidence that we need. But honestly, is that really the standard to determine whether or not a person is a follower of Jesus Christ? Whether or not they have a church, or whether or not they sing about God? That's a very low standard, and that is not the standard that Jesus set forth. Jesus said, if a man loveth me, he will keep my commandments. That is Jesus' standard. So again, it's the fruit that we must observe before we can draw a conclusion. So my conclusion on the matter is this: we don't know. I'm not gonna say no. Because again, who knows what God could do? Who knows what God is doing? I honestly hope and pray that, that God is actually moving, in his life, that God is actually changing things, that God is changing him from the inside out. I wholeheartedly hope and pray that, and I'm open to that possibility. Simultaneously, I'm not going to be a sucker, and just go out and, buy up his album and buy concert tickets, when really he only did this, to boost sales because of the whole political, storm that he's been going through because he showed support for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and unless God has appeared to you and told you, you know what I'm saying, you don't know either. You know what I'm saying? So all we can do is wait to see the fruit. So again, I'm not necessarily knocking them, but I'm not necessarily receiving them. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, he has been known to do radical things. And just to be honest, this is my own personal opinion, although I sincerely hope that God is doing something in him, I absolutely would not be surprised if in 2 years he renamed himself Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised by that. I hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm open to see what happens. I'm open to see what God will do. You know what I'm saying? Because again, the Spirit knows the Spirit. So, the primary takeaway that I wanna leave you with this, you know what I'm saying? If you are a Christian and you have accepted him or denied him without first waiting to see, you know what I'm saying, the fruit to support, you know what I'm saying, your decision, then I feel like you have done something prematurely. You have moved prematurely. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, let's wait to see the fruit. And on top of that, let's follow Jesus's guideline for what fruit is. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't care if a person talks about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they call themselves a pastor or a minister. You know what I'm saying? Your life is the evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can call yourself a Christian. That doesn't make you a Christian. Just like you can call yourself a car. That doesn't make you a car. You know what I'm saying? It's the life, you know what I'm saying, that testifies. It's the life that bears witness. You know what I'm saying? So in the context of that situation, I'm gonna say this. Let's wait and let's see what fruit emerges. Hey, that's pretty much all I have to say. Look, thank you guys so much for watching. Look, if you agree with me, please stomp on that like button and drop kick that share button. But most importantly, make sure you follow and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of The Dion Lundy Show. I'll see you next time.